Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chirpy Reverie, the series where we're speedrunning Chirpy Reverie. We're going to get right into it today. We have two new levels to speedrun, and those are the Forgotten Void and the Flawless Spire Grounds. So, let's get into it. Oh look, no intro. Also, it's a very weird beginning screen. I wonder what we'll do. Here. Same thing, except we go up. Here, you want to fall down, go up. These first three screens of the level are relatively simple, but the gem's just right there. But if you've played the game, Erin's here to stop us. Of course, her name doesn't display on screen yet. Anyway, this is a boss that is extremely hard to cheese, bully, or whatever term you want to use for it. I know I think I've used both of those in the past. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is really the first boss in the game whose patterns you actually need to learn in order to beat, instead of just dashing into it from the bottom. Anyway, she's not a tough fight, unless you're a beginner, which is fine. We have this small unskippable cutscene. I'd say if you get around 30 seconds on the Erin fight, you're doing good, but if you can get less, you're doing even better. This will make no sense if you don't know Chirpy lore. I would advise you go play the game Chirpy Reverie on Scratch by the updater. Again, make the jump as short as possible. There are two platforms here, one blockade up there if you jump again, another jump here, and then just try to jump over that thing because it is a pain otherwise. This cutscene would be like, I don't know if it's this one or the next, but there's one cutscene in this chapter that it's like 5 minutes long, so really, if you're practicing, have cutscenes skip on. So this level, you actually don't want to go right at the first part of it, because otherwise you won't be able to just do a clean jump up like that. It confuses a lot of new players when it's their first time playing, and gets speedrunners sometimes as well. Here you just want to hold right, because it saves your position, and then finally, we can finally see what we're doing. Gosh, I mean, like, good, great. Now for the only room in the speedrun where backflipping is actually relevant. And now for the only room in the speedrun, or in this level at least, where slide jumping is relevant. Actually, it is relevant in a few other places, but like... So now, we're playing the best character, Erin, and Erin's moveset is different. First of all, she doesn't backflip. This is her version of a backflip. She also doesn't slide. She crawls, and she can jump while crawling. It is strange, but it's a crawl jump. And finally, she can throw her spear as a grappling hook. The further away you are from the wall, the more height you get. If I'm here on the wall, I don't get much of a height boost, but if you do this, actually you have to hold X to throw further, just like the room said a moment ago. You just gotta crawl. And holding X to charge may seem like an unnecessary long step, but it actually has a use, which we'll talk about in the next level. Because yes, we get to play as the best character even more. This level, you do not want to use your spear at all, because it's just a time waste. You can collect keys with your spear, yes, this is fun. Just do a few crouch jumps. And now, you can beat this room in 3 spear throws, but like, I didn't get a good enough start, so just do some crouch jumps to get some boosted speed, and then here we are, the end of the Forgotten Void. How can Radwell carry all those people? Guess we'll never know. Alright, next up, the Flawless Spire Grounds. First of all, the music here is awesome. Second of all, when you fall in, you're going to want to be holding right so you can get started right away. Jump over the spikes, then do a quick mid-air turn over that corner. Make sure to jump earlier on the purple wall below the spikes so that you don't actually slide up into them. Do the same little air turnaround on this corner, then jump through. You can slide off this corner if you want, just style points and a bit of extra speed. Wait until the guy turns invisible, do the jumps. You don't even need to do the opposite wall jump, so I'm just gonna die because you can just slide up like this. It's faster, although dying isn't faster, but like, make sure you don't backflip there. You do not want to backflip there. Here, just no matter where in the pit you fall, Radwell's gonna throw you up, so just fall early. Do a small jump into Radwell, otherwise he won't actually be able to pick you up properly. And then jump like that. Jump over the pit, which was slightly obscured by the lightning. Try not to jump there. Radwell appears here with his magic teleportation powers. Boom. Radwell is actually a small chicken in a robot suit. Chirpy lore is fun. So now, Cheapy and Phoebe are going to be helping us, which this level used to be the bane of my existence. Luckily, I'm better at it now, but this one will take a while to master. And now, for the boss rush, where we get to fight all the bosses except Aaron as Aaron. Here's a fun tip. Charging up your spear before you throw it will actually make it do double damage. Therefore, in the level before, charging up your spear was a waste of time. Now, it's a time saver. Getting a preemptive hit on him is okay. And trying to do that is good as well. In fact, when he does the charge, you can try to get an extra hit in, though it won't always work. Anyway, he dies in 4 hits of a charge shot. Unfortunately, the next one won't. This one is unfortunately a bit harder to cheese. He has an extra health that you can't actually see displayed on the health bar. You can, however, dodge his attacks weirdly with some spear throwing. He will do this attack eventually, but all you have to do is throw to where he was already, because he'll just reappear in that spot. And now for Ember. You want to get at least 2 hits off on her as quickly as possible. And this is because otherwise, she won't enter the grounded phase, where you can bully her to your heart's content. Stand in this corner and hold up and charge shot X. If her health is low like this, you don't need to hold X to charge it, just do a bop. And now, Chirpy mysteriously regains his dash, and the level is over. See that tower? That's what we'll cover tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna make the next video, but